Yo, what's up guys? Blaze Shadowthorn here. We're coming at you with an RU game. I had against my boy Arthur. Not really my boy, but met him on Showdown. Never talked to him before, never talked to him afterwards. I was looking for a Wi-Fi battle, and this guy hit me up. He's like, play me in RU, and I was like, RU? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's my jam. Like, RU was my favorite tier when I first started competitive play back in 5th gen. I know, I'm a late bloomer, I started in 5th gen, sue me. RU was my favorite tier, and I played a lot of RU. And then I sort of abandoned it, and then lately I've been coming back to RU because, like, the tier's amazing. Like, there's so many good mons in RU, like, it's unbelievable. Like, you take a look at my team, like, this team is, like, straight power. I got Bandit Escavalier, I got Specs Exploud, I got a Defensive Jellicent, I got a Mega Bayonet. Like, Mega Bayonet is so amazing. Yet it's so incredibly underrated. Like, you don't really see a lot of Mega Bayonets yet. Prankster, and like, it's so good. I love it. We got offensively defensive. Like, you don't even, like, you just need max HP. Like, it's a Gramble, and the way Gramble runs, you just need max HP, and with Intimidate drop, it just like tanks hits, and it's just like godly and amazing, and I love it. And then lastly, we have an offensive Sigalith, because who needs that, like, Psycho Shift Cosmic Power Burn stuff? That's just ew, disgustingness, and we don't like it. So anyways, getting right into the game, lead off with my Banded Escavalier, and I'm just like, let's just demolish this Chatot really quickly until it reveals Heat Wave and it kills me turn 1. And I was like, okay, a little shaky at the start there. I'm not gonna lie, that I totally meant to sack off Escavalier because it was a huge threat to my opponent's team. If you took a moment to notice my opponent's team, it was a really big threat on my opponent's team. There wasn't really a whole lot he had to switch into it, so I wanted to even up the score. Like, it was too big of a threat, you know? Anyways, predict the switch into Cradilly very nicely by going for the Toxic. I could have clicked Shadow Ball since I was confident in him switching, but I wanted to get the Toxic off in case he was like that, like, bulk up subset that's like impossible to kill unless you, like, it truly is. Like, if you, it's, I don't know what the set is, but it's like, you put up a substitute, it has like ingrain, it's like impossible to kill. So getting a poison off on that, pretty nice. Right here, gonna click that Focus Blast and Girlfriend, because, you know, that's what girlfriends do. They just yell in your ear all the time. Like, for real. That's just hit it up with a Focus Blast and knock it out. As you can tell, I'm totally single, because if I had a girlfriend, that just, like, no, this video would not be happening. But anyways, gonna switch out here because I'm Specs. I'm gonna go into back into my Jellicent, because Jellicent is like my answer to everything on his team. Because there's not a whole lot he can do to, like, really touch Jellicent, I feel like. But anyways, sets up a nasty plot, so I'm intrigued at this point in time. I don't really know what it wants to do now that it's at +2, because it really don't feel like it can do a whole hell of a lot to me. So again, I'm just gonna Toxic this thing because I'm pretty sure it's a Violet, and anything with a Violet, it has semi-decent bulk to it, and I don't like that. So anyways, he's gonna hit me up with a +2 Dazzling Gleam. That's actually gonna not even bring me down to half. So I'm like, wow, weak. Go shame yourself in deep shame. So it gets hurt a little bit by the Toxic. I'm going to take this opportunity to recover off all that delicious damage and restore my HP back up to full, as he's going to take this opportunity to Nasty Plot again in my face, getting up to +3. I'm okay with that, because again, I saw what pitiful damage it did at +2, and I figured at +3 it wasn't going to be doing much of anything else. Right here, I'm going to go for a Scald, again, trying to get some damage off. Does absolutely nothing, but I did get that Toxic off, so the Toxic will be racking up. Now at +3, he barely does half to me, and with the leftovers, though, I will be able to get back up into the green, which is excellent information. So, like, this thing's so weak, and he realizes that even at +3, he's doing, like, negligible damage, so he's going to take this opportunity to switch out. He's going to go back out into that Chatot, and Chatot's going to be a bit of a problem, especially with Chatter. Last time I faced the Chatot, I think, was my PU game against Yeti. Throwbacks like 50 Wi-Fi battles ago, and I lost the game because of a Chatter confusion. Like, I had an opportunity to kill it turn 1, he wasn't sashed or anything, I think it was Life Orb. I had an opportunity to kill it turn 1 with my Luxray, but with Chatter, I hit myself in confusion twice, And then at that point in time, I needed Luxray to win, and it didn't happen. He just like died, and I was really disappointed. And I have always hated Chatots since. I will never use another Chatot ever again. But anyways, Breakthrough Confusion, hit it with a Scald. I think I hit myself in Confusion one turn while I was rambling on about my hatred of Chatots. But realizing how key Jellicent is, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into Mega Unknown, because if you look at this thing, it seriously, it looks like the head is the Unknown I form. Like, I noticed that and I was like, totally, this is Mega Unknown. Like 5th gen Mega, a Mega Unknown, like straight up. But anyways, gonna hit it up with an Ice Beam. Fortunately, I don't have myself in Confusion and I kill it off. So I'm like, great, happy, thank you, Lord Jesus, Verlicify, Wolf, all your furriness. Goes into Gumball, and that's a whole can of worms I don't want to open up. But now the comments are all going to be cancerous because I mentioned the forbidden F word, Verlicify. But anyways, I died to an Ice Shard. Not really too worried about that. It did its job. It killed off the Chatot, so I'm cool with that. I go into Wanna Fight because, let's be real, who wants to fight a Granbull? Like, if you switch around, like, look at this guy's face, look at the tusks, like, nobody wants to fight a Granbull. Like, being real, like, maybe John Cena. Like, John Cena's, like, the only, like, reasonable person I could see wanting to fight a Granbull. But, like, nobody else wants to fight a Granbull. But anyways, I know he'd switch out. I don't know what he'd switch out into, but I knew he'd switch out, which is why I double into Girlfriend. Excellent double on my part. I make some pretty key plays in here, which is why I like this game. Because I uploaded a couple of games in a row where I just get absolutely destroyed, either by me making bad plays or me just sucking in general. So it always feels good to upload a game where I actually do some good plays. So I'm gonna switch out here, and I'm gonna go into Jellicent because I'm pretty confident in living any one hit, and I really need to recover Jellicent up to a range of HP where I can feel comfortable, because Jellicent is my key to success in this match. If I can keep it at a healthy range of HP, his remaining Mons, which I don't know, but I know that they can't really touch Jellicent, so having this thing at a high range of HP, it's pretty key. So, the way he switches in Gumball right here tells me immediately he has Freeze Dry. Like, there's no reason to switch a Mega Glalie, yeah, it is a Glalie, a Mega Glalie in on a Jellicent unless you have Freeze Dry. But even though I know he has Freeze Dry, I'm still staying in here because I am especially defensively bulky. I know it won't be doing too much. Plus, I can go for a Scald, fish for a burn. Unfortunately for me, I don't... Oh, I do get the burn. Ooh. I was about to say, unfortunately for me, I don't get the burn. But that's a lie, because burn has 100% accuracy. Scald has 100% chance to burn. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just like... rack-a-lack, and I don't even know. So I'm going to switch out now that I got my burn. I'm happy. I'm going to go into Frisky on my Mega Bayonet because I'm reasonably confident in my ability to live a Freeze Dry. Obviously, I found he has a Glalie-ite. If he didn't have a Glalie-ite, I would have no idea how he Mega Evolved. Unfortunately, that Freeze Dry did hella too much damage for me to handle, so I have to hope that with my Mega Bayonet's additional bulk that it gangs upon Mega Evolving, or he scores min damage, I'm somehow able to live this next hit. Even if I'm not, it's not the end of the world because it's burned. I'll be able to do something somewhere else. But fortunately for me, I do live, and I'm able to go for a Shadow Claw. Doesn't quite secure the KO, but the burn will take him out. So I am pretty happy with that. The reason it didn't kill was because the Reflect was there. Totally forgot about the Reflect. I was like, why the fuck isn't this killing? And then there was a Reflect, and I was like, oh. It was like exactly like that. I was like, oh. So anyways, gonna go for the burn on this thing, and I die off to the waterfall, which it's fine. It's fine. I burned the Poliwrath, which is all I needed to do, because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Girlfriend. I'm gonna go into the Girlfriend of Grills, because everybody wants a girlfriend like Xbox, just to bitch in their ear, like all day, every day, just bitch. He's gonna go into the Ding Dong. The witch is dead. Wicked old witch. The wicked witch. Ding Dong, the wicked witch is dead. I really didn't feel like he was gonna switch. I honestly didn't feel like he was gonna switch because he was burned and there was no reason for him to switch. So I just click Boom Burst. But he does switch. So I'm like, obviously I can't have any of that. I must pull yet another cheeky double into my Jellicent, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Take a bit of rocks damage, but that's okay. That's okay. Now I'm gonna have to take a Psychic, but it's from a Bronzong that's obviously not offensive, or maybe that is offensive damage. I don't know. All I know is Bronzong is hella weak, so I'm able to live it no problem. Plus Jellicent is hella bulky, and I like bulky things. To an extent, I like some bulky things. So I'm gonna hit it up with a Shadow Ball. Probably should have recovered right there, but I was like, you know what? I'm confident in my ability to live another Psychic. So I'm just gonna go like YOLO and hit it up with a Shadow Ball. And I do live another Psychic, so I was like, yeet, my riskiness is paying off in the big ways. The big ways. But I did get a special defense drop for those who are paying attention. For those who aren't paying attention, I can tell you I got a special defense drop, which allows me to 2 a KO. The Psych, it lives on like negligible HP, and I was like, wah wah. Should have recovered there, to be honest, but at this point in time, it was GG anyways. I think he has like a Bronzong and a Poliwrath left anyway, so I was like, there's no reason to play this smart anymore. Like, if I lose this game, I'm gonna like disown my family. I will disown my family. No, my family will disown. I will disown my family. No, my family will disown me. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I really don't. Gonna boom burst this thing and destroy its soul. He's gonna go into the Swarly, aka Barney Stinson, and actually outspeed me and go for a waterfall. And he actually ends up flinching me, which is like, okay, I see you there with the flinches. I see you. I see what you're trying to do here. Don't flinch me again though. Don't. That's like that's not good for my health. Okay. Don't flinch me. So he's gonna go for another waterfall. He doesn't flinch me, and I'm able to burst my boom all over his face. Unfortunately, it doesn't kill, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's Specs Exploud. That is like Assault Vest probably damage, or maybe he's like either Bandit or Assault Vest. I don't really know, because that waterfall is actually doing pretty good damage for him being burned. And then he ends up flinching me again, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Don't make me get disowned by my family. I happen to like my family. Yet. For now anyways, I like them. So girlfriend gets killed, and I'm like, wow, this burned Poliwrath is actually doing a bit of damage. And I say like it's either Bandit or Assault Vest. I see leftovers happening. I see it. Even you might not think I see it, but I see it. But after all of that, it was all in vain, because I have Gramble. You want to fight? I have a Gramble in my back pocket, and he's gonna hit me up with a waterfall because the Poliwrath wants to fight, but my Gramble's having none of that, and I'm just gonna click Earthquake because I didn't want to risk the play roughness, even though he was gonna die next turn anyways. I wanted to be safe. And better be safe than sorry. Words to live by. So what should have been probably like a 3 or 4-0 ends up being like a 1-0, just because I sacked off Mons unnecessarily at the end, because like when I mean, unless I'm playing like a league game or something like that where like differentiating matters, I don't really like winning by like a long shot. I like playing around at the end, having fun. It makes for a more interesting battle, makes for a more interesting commentary, and probably makes for a little more interesting viewing pleasure and rewatch ability. So that's gonna be the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If so, stick around for more videos to come and all of that fun stuff. See y'all next time. Bye.